I recently played Outer Wilds for the first time, and this is my spoiler-free review. I will mention some concepts and aspects of the game, but nothing that will ruin a first-time playthrough. This year, I'm trying to make an effort to review all of the media that I consume in 2026, and this was definitely a great way to start off the year. From the start, when I heard the title music, I knew I was in for a ride. The music in this game hits in the way that Expedition 33 music hits, or Kingdom Hearts music hits, which is to say that it captures the feeling of the game perfectly. Outer Wilds is at its core an adventure exploration game with some horror-ish elements, although I would never actually classify the game as horror. But it does touch on some dark concepts like space and the end of everything. Now, I have OCD, so getting through parts of this game was a personal struggle. I actually wasn't sure that I would finish it at first, but I love a good mystery, and I started thinking about this game constantly, puzzling through things in my mind while I made breakfast, like who are the Nomai and what is going on in this universe? That to me is not just a marker of a good game, but a great game. Now, I do wish there was more interactions with the NPCs in the game. While I loved the characters and felt like they all had really distinct personalities, I didn't really feel like I needed to interact with them that much. And even if I did need to interact with them, it was like a whole trek just to get to them. Part of me wishes that there was an opportunity to unlock fast travel to a couple places, which I realize kind of defeats some of the meaning behind the game. But I did find myself getting frustrated that I had to start a whole launch over just to get somewhere I had spent 15 minutes fighting for my life to get to. I think this caused me to rush the ending a little more than I should have. I finished it early because I was so impatient to just finish. It made me so anxious. I wanted it to be done. Pacing was also a little slow in some spots, but that could totally just be due to how I personally approached it, because you can approach it like thousands of different ways. But one of the things I loved the most about Outer Wilds is that the solution to beat the game is reachable from your first launch. Nothing about the world you're in ever changes outside of the knowledge you have of it. You could easily look up how to complete the game and reach the ending in less than 22 minutes. But even if the solution is easily found, it's the fight against that temptation that makes the game truly memorable. It's a game that asks you to face your fears and explore what's out there, to ask questions and then figure out the solutions and the world on your own, and to move on from what you may find. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, you know? For those reasons, despite whatever personal faults I found, I am giving the game a 9 out of 10, and I highly recommend it. For more game and anime reviews, hit the follow, and if you're playing any video games that you really love, let me know in the comments because I want to play them and possibly stream them. I'm trying to get back into it. Anyways, goodbye.